Forget everything you know about Daredevil, because the truth about the original is much more bizarre and fascinating, involving a childhood tragedy, exotic training, and a weapon no one would expect to see in the hands of a superhero. This is not the blind vigilante from the streets of Hell's Kitchen, but the first to bear the name, a lethal acrobat whose symbol of justice is the Boomerang. Hey clickers, subscribe with the bell activated, comment on the content you want to see on the channel, share this video to help us grow, and leave your hype. It helps us a lot. The story of Lev Gleason's Daredevil begins in a tragic and unique way, immediately establishing the reason for his peculiar choice of weaponry. Born as Bart Hill, the young man had his life turned upside down when he witnessed the murder of his parents by criminals. During the attack, the villains used a glowing branding iron, leaving a permanent boomerang-shaped scar on his chest, a cruel mark that would define his destiny. Orphaned and traumatized, Bart was found and raised by an Aboriginal tribe in the remote Australian outback, an environment that, instead of destroying him, forged his skills in extraordinary ways. It was during this formative period that he learned the art of surviving in the wild and, more importantly, mastered the use of the boomerang, transforming the traditional hunting weapon into an extension of his own body and his will for revenge. Upon reaching adulthood, the protagonist returned to civilization, adopting the identity of Daredevil, a name that reflected his audacity and the death-defying nature of his acrobatics. His comic book debut occurred in the magazine Silver Street Comics Volume 6, published in the year 1940 at the height of the golden age of comics. His costume was as striking as his weapon, a suit divided vertically into two colors, usually yellow and dark blue, or red and blue, which visually set him apart from all other heroes of the time. He possessed no superpowers, but his physical capabilities were at the peak of human condition. Bart Hill was an Olympic-level athlete, an exceptional acrobat, and a formidable hand-to-hand combatant, but his true mastery lay in his precision and creativity with the boomerang. He carried a varied arsenal of these projectiles, some sharp as blades, others weighted for impact, and some designed for complex maneuvers. The character's success was so immediate that he quickly earned his own title, Daredevil Comics, which became one of the longest-running of the era, with over 134 issues published. Throughout his adventures, he faced a gallery of colorful villains, the most notable being the villain The Claw, a stereotype of an Asian evil genius common in publications of that period. To aid him in his crusade against crime, the vigilante eventually gathered a group of young sidekicks known as the Little Wise Guys, who added an element of juvenile adventure to his stories, something very popular with readers at the time. The stories mixed action, mystery, and a dose of violence that was characteristic of Lev Gleason's publications, which did not hesitate to show the darker side of crime fighting. With the decline in the popularity of superheroes after World War II, the hero's title underwent a significant transformation. The stories began to focus more on realistic crime, horror, and suspense, and Daredevil himself was gradually sidelined in his own magazine, with the Little Wise Guys taking the lead. Eventually, the magazine was renamed, and the original character fell into an editorial limbo. However, because he fell into the public domain, Lev Gleason's Daredevil did not disappear forever. Decades later, he was revived and reimagined by several other publishers, such as Image Comics and Dynamite Entertainment. These new incarnations often modernize his origin, but retain the core elements that define him: the scar on his chest, the acrobatic skills, and, of course, his identity as the master of the boomerang. This journey, from a popular Golden Age hero to a public domain figure, ensures that the legacy of the boomerang acrobat continues to be explored, presenting his unique story to new generations of readers and forever differentiating him from his more famous namesake. So, what did you think of the original Daredevil story? Did you already know this character from the Golden Age of comics? Leave your opinion about this unique hero and his iconic weapon here in the comments. Do you think he would have a place in today's superhero scene? We want to know what you think. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed learning this story, share it with your friends who are also comic book fans, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our next videos full of curiosities and analyses from the geek universe. Your interaction is crucial for our growth. Thanks!
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.